All right, so we finally have Miss Suki Goldpetal. So, story time. I've saw this dog go on stock on Walmart so many times that I ordered her once for a delivery and she got delayed, and then the next day she got canceled. So, I went on the Walmart app again, was able to order another one, but she was like an hour and a half away from here. And then she ended up getting canceled later that same day I ordered her. I think it was in the afternoon. And then I had ordered another one, not local, from another Walmart, which was even another hour away. And then she got canceled this morning. So the fourth time I had to order this girl, I was able to get her. And I had my dad take me all the way to Dublin to pick her up. And I was able to finally get her. It was an hour long drive, but I was able to get her. And I don't understand the thing about this doll going in stock with her having like over 9 dolls in stock. But as soon as you order her online, she ends up being canceled for some reason. So I don't understand that. So, but here she is. Here's a close up of her. And then here's her dress. And then her legs. And she's like a porcelain glass, basically. Here's her illustration. And then here are her accessories. She has these headphones with removable teacups. And then she has her little purse. So that's the front of whoops. That's the front of the box. Here's the back, the full illustration of her on the back. And then here's this right here. And then this is her little bio. Suki Goldpetal, emotion fragile, nickname Goldilocks, Aura headphones on, pinkies up, likes dancing like nobody is watching, and blueberry crumble. Favorite lyric, I keep it steady even when it's loud. And then here are the rest of the other girls in the line. So let me get her out of the box real quick. Alright, so here she is without the little plastic cover. Here's a closer look at her face. Her hair, the little headpiece she has in here. I can get it zoomed in. Where to focus? There we go. I have no idea what that's supposed to be, honestly. But this is her with all the glaring. And I like how her legs, the little glass on it, the little gold design is actually embedded in her skin. Well, not embedded, but it's actually sculpted instead of drawn on. So that's an amazing detail. And like I said, here are her accessories. Actually, hold on. Let's get to her shoes. Her pink shoes with little gold underneath the heel, or gold bottoms. Her pink purse. And then her little rice cakes. So I'm gonna get her out of all these little ties and shit. Alright, so before we get to the actual doll herself, let's take a look at her accessories up close. So here's her bag. This little pastel pink. I wouldn't call this a pastel pink, but this little pale pink purse with little gold handle. It could use more painting details, especially for the little things on the side and some on the purse itself, but it's a good sculpt. Her little rice cakes, they're not removable, so they're just on there. but they remind me of like little bunnies. So there goes that. And then her little headphone accessory. And the teacups are removable, so. But here's little porcelain plates that match the teacups. So she can have like a little tea party. And then let's get to the doll herself. So here is Suki. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. I had to. Whoa, her joints were stuck right there. Okay. So here she is. She's gonna need a wash. These bangs, they're pretty good. They are gelled down, obviously, to keep the style. Her tendrils here are specially gelled. These up here, which I'm not even going to bother. Not even going to bother with these. They are gelled, heavily gelled. They keep the style. She does have product in her hair from the sides here. Everything else, like this hairstyle, like if I was to take this down, I would not be able to put this back up. Like this is ridiculous. Well, not ridiculous as in like they shouldn't have did it. This is ridiculous to try to put back together. So I'm not even gonna bother. The only thing I will do is just wash the part out of her hair here, and maybe do a little touch up on her bangs, but that's about it. But I do love her face. Like she looks so fragile, if that's the right word. Like not trying to, make any jokes or anything like that. But yeah, so as you can see, oh, also I didn't even show this. She has gold what do you call that? Gold streaks, but what do you call that? Tinsel, there we go. She has gold tinsel in her hair. I've seen some Suki. They're like different variations of Suki. Suki. Um, and some of them have it to where she has glossy lips and gold tinsel in her hair, and others don't have that. So I was able to get a variant of her having the gold in her hair. And then here's a closer look at her dress. She does have a little cage underneath her dress, and it's a broken cage. So like she's fragile. She's like a porcelain teacup, basically what you can say. It's like where to hold her upside down. It's like a teacup, like it's broken. So, and I like her design. I especially like the design on her legs, especially the little, like I was saying before earlier in the video, the gold design on her leg is actually sculpted into her leg. So this is a unique body for her, or a unique piece, I would say. And then let's get down to her shoes. She has these little pink shoes and as the same color of her purse, but this time they actually have a little gold design on the back of them. And then underneath she has a little gold bottom. So and another thing I've noticed about this doll is that behind her head she has china, like she's literally made from china basically. So she is actually like a porcelain teacup made directly from china. So that's a really cool detail about her. And she is such an amazing pretty doll. Like I do like this doll. I do not like the fact that she has to be a store exclusive. Like why can't they just have all the dolls, for retail? Shy was definitely a nightmare to get because I was fortunately available to get her when I had missed work one day last week, and I was able to catch her at 8:30 in the morning. She was the only one left in stock. I thought my order was going to get canceled, but then she shipped off like an hour later. So I was thanking God for that. Suki, like I said before earlier in the video, the stocking issues. Like through Walmart, she's in stock, but once you order her like for shipping or delivery and then or pickup, um it ends up getting delayed or canceled. And a lot of collectors actually want this doll. And I don't blame them because this is a beautiful doll, and this is a fresh new line of dolls as well too. And then you have resellers buying up all these dolls, especially the exclusive ones, and reselling them for more than the retail. They market them up more than retail. It's just crazy. It makes no sense. And I just noticed that her eyelashes, her right one is a little bit higher than this one. Maybe it needs a little trim. I don't even know if I want to mess with that. No, I'm definitely not gonna mess with it. Only thing I'm gonna do is like literally wash the product out of her hair and maybe touch up her bangs just a bit. Cause this is what they look like on the side. So that's one of my issues with this doll line. Like, please, like, these dolls do not need to be exclusive anywhere at all. Like, just make them available for everybody because it's not fair how resellers are buying them up and selling them for more than what they're supposed to be. And while I'm at it, I need to get her something to sit on, basically. Can I sit her on this? Okay, well, I guess she's not gonna sit down. We have her standing up here while let me see if I can fix this. Because I do want to put her headphones on. I do want to put these on her. I wonder how is this gonna, oh. How am I gonna put this on without it messing up her hair? Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Let me take these teacups off because I do not want them falling on the floor and then get lost. Because I'm definitely in the kitchen right now. But, yeah, let's see. Because it's going to mess with her. I don't want to mess with her headpiece up here on her hair. Alright, there goes her headphones. And I can put the teacups back on for her complete look. It's not on all the way on this side. But I'm afraid, yeah. It's her headpiece that's making it not even want to stick up here. Okay, well, I'm just... Yeah, this is not going to sit right. Okay, so I'll just leave it like that. And then here's her little purse. So, there we go. There we go. Here she is. So here she is with her headphones on. It's got her, yeah. See, I'm definitely taking this off because that's not going to work. It's pretty, but maybe after I wash her hair and get her hair situated and everything, I could get it fixed right. But here she is, the final look at her. And sorry for all my rambling in this video, but I just had to point out some kind of things about this doll, her and Shy especially, because these two are definitely the fan favorites and it needs to be said. So if no one's going to talk about it, I'm going to speak about it. But other than that, this is my video. Here's my little review for Suki Goldpetal, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.